So first, go and go. Go and go is control, the most frequency type of control exercise on project. The impacts of such control on the project team seems to us to be least negative. So perhaps this is because project team performance is the primary focus of the control rather than a specific item of work performed by individuals. So the quality of the project taken as a whole serves as the source of satisfactions to the group, not the quality of it and the pieces. It also appears clear that the quality of the project also serve as a source of satisfaction with the process of doing project. So, the entire project of human response to control in a project environment is a prime area for additional research. So, the second one is post-control. So, post-control are placed on the process of conducting a project as well as the usual time, cost, and performance standard. They may be applied to such areas as inter-project communication, cooperation between the group working on related task elements. So, the quality of the project management and the nature of interaction with the client, application of control to such matter present severe measurement problems. The third one is balance in a control system. A balanced control system is cost effectively will geared for the ends result sought and not overdone. The causes of imbalance are legions. For example, the application of across-the-board control is usually not be a good idea. Treating everyone alike appeals to a naive sense of equity, but better results are usually achieved by treating everyone individually. The next one is control of creative activities. So, control is not necessarily the enemy of the creativity, nor popular might the country that creative activity imply completely uncertain. And while the exact outcome of creative activity be more or less uncertain, the process of getting the outcome is usually not uncertain. So the next one is progress review. So in control should be in institute at each project milestone. If research results are not as expected or desired, milestone provide a convenient opportunity to assess the state of progress, the value of accomplishment to date, the probability of valuable result in the future, and the desirability of changes in the research design. Again, the objective control is to ensure that the research design is sound as is being carried out as a plan or amended. So, personnel reassignment. So, the personnel reassignment is it is also important to apply control with two fine at the edges. While it's not particularly difficult to identify those who fall in the top and the bottom quartiles of productivity, it is usually quite hard to make clear distinction between people in the middle of quartiles. The next one is control of input resources. So, the input resources is the result flowing from recreative activity tend to arrive in batches. Considerable resource expenditure may occur with no visible result, but then, seemingly all of the sudden, many outcomes may be delivered. The milestone for application of resource control must therefore be chosen with great care. The controller would decided to withhold resources just before the fruitions of a research project is the APT to become an ex-controller. So, control of change in scope scripts. So, the most common changes, however, are due to the natural tendency of the client and the project team members to try to improve the project or services. New demands and performance requirements become apparent to the client, which was not realized at the time of project initiations. Furthermore, new technologies become available or better ideas occurs to the team as the work progresses.